and the fun and games will definitely continue right now because we're heading to the kitchen to fill the bellies. Now, the only thing as fun as an Easter egg challenge is hopping into the kitchen with the kids to bake and create special moments and memories together. So if you needed some inspiration, well, you can put a homemade twist on a classic dessert, and it's our Golden Cloud carrot cheesecakes that are combining the best of both worlds by blending the creaminess of a cheesecake with the irresistible spices of carrot cake. Now, I'm bringing in the winner of that incredible Easter egg journey that you just saw now. Zoe, well done. Congratulations. It looked like a lot of fun.
Oh, it was a lot of fun. I mean, you actually forget how much fun it is to go hunting for eggs. So if you're going to be on an Easter egg hunt this weekend, enjoy it.
Well, let's carry on with the fun, and let's do it in the kitchen right now. And like we mentioned, obviously the kids can get involved in this one, so you can have a lot of fun licking some of the ingredients before it even gets baked, because I know people are going to do that. But we've got a lot going on, and I've got a station fully set up for you, and I've got one over here. So let me start with my side, because it's a slightly little bit easier than yours.
Okay.
What we essentially have here, I've got 2 eggs in the bowl. We're adding some water to this and some oil, and essentially going to be mixing this up, starting with the wet ingredients first. As you can see, as simple as that. I kind of just whisk this up, or I think they call it like folding it together. Is that the word?
You just whisk it up. I think once you add the dry ingredients,
then it becomes a fold, right? And exactly that, the dry ingredients that we have today that makes this so easy. We've got the Golden Cloud carrot cake mix. Now, this comes with the icing mix too, if you really want to get fancy. But what we want to talk about right now is how simple and easy this is to use, because Golden Cloud's cake mixes are not only the best option for flop-proof bakes. Yes, even I can make it, but they are super easy to make too. And all you need to add are eggs, oil, and water or milk, like you just see now. And then it only takes like 30 minutes to bake, so you can have your cake and eat it. See what I did there? And you can use any of the Golden Cloud cake mixes. With this one, we're going to be using the carrot cake and the cheesecake mix. It's a recipe that is so essential. And chocolate, vanilla, classics, you name it, there's so many options for you. Now, Beacon Treats offer a wide range of products, and this includes chocolate bars, Easter eggs, boxed chocolates, and more. So head over to beacon.co.za for these exquisite recipes and ideas that you can try this Easter. Now, let me get back to making this, because it is so simple. Well, if you can open the packet.
I'm making the cream cheese element for us. So I use the leftover packet that's in our kit.
Yeah, okay.
Oh,
and then
fantastic.
while you are busy, what you need to start with is obviously the cream cheese. You kind of just want to soften that up first, right?
Okay.
That will really, really assist you in kind of getting this mix together. Once you're done with that, I'll carry on busy folding my mix together, and then you can start, once it's soft, adding the next ingredients in. So that will essentially be your 2 eggs that go into that afterwards. After that, once it's mixed in, you've got some caster sugar, and then the standard vanilla essence just to bring it all to life, and a pinch of salt.
And a pinch of salt.
Yeah.
We want a pinch of salt. Okay.
While you're working, this is like the fun part. Everyone can get involved, burn some calories, because you're definitely going to be adding them on this weekend.
See, I've got the mixer.
Yeah, you got the easy version. I've got the elbow grease version over here, but we're definitely both earning it. And showing you how simple this actually is. It sounds like there's a lot going on when you're making like 2 cakes in one, but it is that simple. Now, I've pretty much finished with my mix. All I'm doing is, once that's done, I pop it into my baking tray, which you can see over here. And at about 180 degrees, I leave it in for about 15, 20 minutes or so. And essentially, that's like the first layer done. That's the carrot cake. And we'll move over to Zoe's version. So it looks like you're making some good progress here.
I've got our cream cheese and all of those extra ingredients in, and then I'm going to use the icing sugar from our kit.
Nice. Now, while you're busy with that, obviously that completes our 2 ingredients. I don't think you'll be adding the icing actually into that one. We won't need that yet, because it's already as sweet as it is. So don't worry about adding the icing in, because we've got a different version of icing. Now, what we're going to be doing is just adding that little pizzazz. So I've got some nuts in here that we're simply just going to put into like a baking tray. You can kind of scatter that around.
Get it nice and smooth for you.
And then, oh, nice. Oh, look how good that does look, by the way. Very well played. I'm going to drizzle some chocolate over. I'm going to drizzle some chocolate over this. And I'm glad we're wearing an apron. And this essentially is also just going to go into the fridge, and it cools down, and it's going to come through a little bit later in this recipe. But there's the drizz. Zoe's just finished her mix. That goes into her baking tray for, I think, about 40 minutes. So that one's a little bit longer. I'm 15 to 20, you 40 minutes. But then we roll over to this side over here.
Oh, there's so many elements.
I know, it's crazy. So the final step, do you want to maybe bring those drizzled nuts over here? What I've got is the carrot cake mix, which is kind of going to be like sandwiched into this thing. So I cut the carrot cake open, almost like a little open top slice sandwich over here, just like that. Boom, boom, boom.
And we put the
I was
top.
nervous about that, so check this out, yeah. So now we take the cheesecake that you made and we're putting it in the middle, almost like a patty. All right, so that goes in there. We pop this on top.
It.
Yeah, it's like a burger almost, but all the good stuff. And then the walnuts get drizzled right on top of this, and we'll add some extra chocolate just to kind of make it stick, but obviously this would come out of the fridge, so it's a lot easier to work with. And that's all that happens into getting this creation together. How cool is that?
That is amazing. So I didn't realize we were doing the two. That is fantastic.
It's like a full-on fusion, and this is something that you can have so much fun with. Obviously, you've seen all the options that you have when it comes to this recipe, and it's something that you're absolutely going to love. So, yeah.
I like this because you know how often when we decide to treat ourselves, my fiance loves carrot cake, I love cheesecake.
This is perfect. This is made for you this weekend. Well, there you go. I think you can just take this entire one for yourself. I think it's going to be best served. But head over to expressoshow.com for this recipe. And what can I say? Enjoy and happy Easter. Nice job, sir.
Well done.
Nice.
There's no sweeter way to enjoy Easter than with homemade treats.